Here is 2 batches of Einkorn wheatberry bread I made. This is my first go and make an Einkorn wheatberry bread. I grinded my own wheat berries, and that's what they look like, ground. I need 4 cups to start with, and 1 cup of sourdough starter, 1 cup of warm water, approximately 100 degrees, and a tablespoon of honey, which that is what this is. I will get it all mixed together and hope for the best. As you can see, this batch was a complete fail. Well, we will try again on a second batch and see how it works. Okay, I discovered the main difference that I did different in between my first and second batch of the Einkorn wheatberry bread. I ground it the same way, and why one turned out and one did not. My consistency in the first batch was obviously all wrong. It was way too thick. In the second batch, I got it more pliable by adding just tiny bits of extra water till I was able to work it. And then it all done better with just a few changes. My sourdough starter on the second batch, I let it double, and I think that had a big difference. The first batch, it was all bubbly and everything, and I thought that was good. And it had expanded, but I didn't realize that you should let it double. With the second batch, I let the starter double in size before I made the bread. Them are the 2 main differences. Now, it is a different recipe, which I will post on the screen. But I don't think the recipe had as much to do with it as them few things. The dough needs to be pliable, and Einkorn, you don't want to overwork it. So you do what you can getting it to the right consistency. There is lots of videos out that would help with, but mainly if it stretched and didn't break a bit, because Einkorn don't stretch a lot. My first batch, it completely just breaking in pieces when you tried that. But the second batch, I got it to where it indeed did work. And I think the butter might have helped with keeping it all together and everything the way it should too. It was only a small amount, I think 2 tablespoons, but I think that did help the consistency also. Now the baking of it, I do not have a Dutch oven, so I thought I'd use the air fryer because it traps everything in, and pretty much like I would think it should have been baked with the lid on it, since I did not have the proper pan for that. But I probably will not rebake it in the air fryer again, because after it got, I believe it was 20 minutes, I took it out of the pan, flipped the bread over to get the other side browned. That did indeed work. So if somebody only has an air fryer to bake in, it is definitely an option. But a Dutch oven, if you have it, I think would be much better. But next time I'll probably do it in the bread pan with the tint over the top the first half, and then take that off to brown the top and hope for the best. But that is my plan, because I really don't want to go out and buy a Dutch oven just for that. The second batch will start in just a moment. Thank you. But good luck in your bread making adventures. Like and subscribe, and have a good day. This is a picture of my Einkorn wheat berry fresh ground sourdough. Looks much, much better than my first one. I believe it will taste good. I still have not tried it, but it should. This is what the inside looks like. And should be good. The bread did indeed taste good and had a nice texture. Like and subscribe. Thank you.